So I'm here today with Phoenix DeLeon, and we are uh, chatting about her upcoming presentation at the symposium. Um, Something that really piqued my curiosity was this idea of uh, 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 therapeutic relationship and communicating on multiple levels, whether that's verbal, nonverbal, and various other elements. Um, what what can you tell us about that? What have you been up to with that, and what are you going to share with us?
Well, one of the things that I love about Rolfing is that there's so many different facets to think about when we're working, right? There's our visual skills, there's our touch skills, there's our observational skills, and there's also our therapeutic relationship skills, our ability to develop a rapport with our clients. And what I've been up to over the last 3 years is I've been in a somatic psychology program, and I've been learning a lot more about therapeutic relationship on a number of different levels. And I saw a lot of parallels in how approaching therapeutic relationship in many different ways and on many different levels is so important in structural integration. And, this is something that I was learning in my school, but I just saw a lot of connections. And so I started thinking about how I wanted to approach therapeutic relationship in my practice, how I wanted to talk about it with my students when I was teaching. And it occurred to me that it's really important for us to think about language and how we use language as practitioners, both verbal language and nonverbal language, how we use it to support them, how we use it to have an impact on them or to not have an impact on them, and just our awareness of what we're doing as practitioners in the room when we're developing relationship with our clients.
Yeah, that's really fascinating because it seems like that's the foundation of any of all possibility in the office itself when we're with a client is that relationship. Um, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about areas where people have challenges that they might not be aware of.
Yeah, well, it's interesting to be a rolfer, I think, because it feels to me like you could spend your entire life learning about rolfing and not know everything. And so this is where I think sometimes for folks challenge comes up, because there's so many different ways that we can immerse ourselves in this work that sometimes we don't attend to our curiosity about ourselves in this work as practitioners. And so this is where it's an invitation, I think, to invite people to get curious about, how do I show up as a practitioner? Who am I as a practitioner? What am I communicating to my clients in the room when I say this, or when I ask about that, or when I give movement cues, or any number of things. And so I think there are challenges around tending to that, or paying attention to that, or cultivating that part of our practice when we get so focused on studying techniques, and we get so focused on studying any number of other things that are fascinating to us. And so I feel like this is a place where I wanted to just shine some light on therapeutic relationship and really center it as part of a conversation about creating change, both in our clients and our practices and in ourselves as well.
Brilliant, brilliant. I am so excited to attend your session, and I can already tell I'm going to learn a whole bunch about myself, hopefully.